today. Welcome to our Visible Face TV. This is Tuan Magomani, and I welcome Jana Adams there. Did I pronounce your surname
Yes,
correctly?
yes, van den Berg. There is no T, it's den Berg.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say it other ways. It's okay.
No, we're very happy to have you
Thank
on
you.
our online TV show.
Yes.
Thank you. So now, I was going through your background, and I know that you're on music. So before I go
Yes.
into details to like question you on your career, now can you tell me something about yourself?
So I grew up here in Pretoria, in the Moat area. I still live here where I grew up. I went to primary school. Is it primary school? Yeah. Even swimmer, and then I went to high school, Wonderboom, and also Pro Arte. That's where I obtained my high school. And after high school, I went and studied music. For my diploma, the 3-year one, and then I did my 1-year degree. And after that, I obtained a teaching degree after my degree. So I went and did a postgraduate certificate in education.
Well, no, please, it's very interesting. You know, a lot of people are don't when they go to university to study, they only study law, become and like the known career. So how did you like now decide to say, let me go for music? Did you have this talent, or you've been playing music since you were young, or how did this thing come about?
I always knew I was going to do music somewhere, either working in a police band maybe, or in the army band directly after school. But then I decided I'd rather want to study first before I get a job in the career that I have now. So I always knew from a young age that I wanted to do music as a career.
No, that's great. That's great. So sometimes when I go around like in parties, like people are partying, and then sometimes when I see the excitement, I can see that this is not only like alcohol that makes them to be so excited. Sometimes I feel
Yeah.
they have to do with music. So how do you define music? How do you explain music?
Well, music was always there because both of my parents plays piano, and it was always in the house since I was born. So it was there from the very, very beginning. I didn't have a choice. It was just always there. And I feel like I'm there. I'm even born because of music, because if my parents didn't meet through piano, I wouldn't have been here. So it was just there. I don't know how to explain. I can't even remember how I got interested. I think I just saw them playing and decided I also want to play.
Okay. No. Like I
Yeah.
want to rephrase the question maybe to say like if someone
Yeah.
can ask you and say, Jana, can you explain to me what is music? So like how would you make them?
Oh, the definition of music. Oh, okay. Is that what you asked me? Sorry, you were talking a bit fast. The definition of music for me is a group of sounds together with rhythm and harmony
Mhm.
and different music instruments, happiness, feelings, everything together. Group of sound.
Yeah.
That's how I define music. It's a group of sounds.
Mhm. And like how this group of sounds make people so crazy? Is there any connection like naturally between humans and music?
Yes, I guess when you're young, you listen to the music that your parents listen to. You have memories when you heard a song, when you fell in love. You've had a memory. You have a memory with a certain person, and then that feeling comes back when you listen to the song. And when you used to, like me and some friends in high school used to listen to songs, and when I listen to it now, I feel so nostalgic about it because the memories comes back when I listen to it.
Yes, and
So
I think it's something that I wanted to also ask you because like I guess I'm not in music, but by observation I can see that like music musical instruments have improved with
Yeah.
high technology and everything. But you find that there are those old songs that they don't even have like a lot of musical instruments. It's just only like a drum and people singing. But we always repeat like those songs we still sing them even today. And then because I'm just thinking that if maybe the musical instruments have improved now, probably today we'll be listening to like better songs or more exciting songs. But sometimes we go back to those
Yeah.
old songs. So how can you explain that?
I can explain it because the music comes from history, from the first in the Bible they were playing harps
Mm.
and so forth. So Bach was one of the first artists that many people even now still uses and compose music from. The jazz artists loved Bach, even Mozart and Beethoven. Bach was from the 1500s to the 1600s, and then from the 1600s to the 1700s was Beethoven and Mozart. 1700s to 1800s was also Beethoven, Chopin, the Romantic era, and from the 1800s to the 1900s was impressionistic music like Debussy and so forth, and Stravinsky, all those type of modern impressionism. It's kind of weird for most people after that, and after that came jazz. So after, in the 20th era where we are now, came jazz and pop and everything that we are listening to now. So the music developed from the first person that started from my voice. The first instrument that ever existed was a voice. And people started to make instruments and everything after that.
Mm, yeah.
And how I see it is that the music that developed is that they still, even now, use lines from Bach, from the earliest music that existed from way back.
Yeah, no,
So I see that it developed from history, from way back, African cultures,
mm,
Western cultures, from Europe, from Africa. I think Africa's music stayed the same
mm.
for many years.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure really how. Yeah,
yes, I wanted to
I
follow
should have
up
done.
on that one. Like to say,
Yeah, I must actually do more research about that
uh,
to
no,
answer that question better.
because I wanted to follow to make a follow up that I see people now. It seems like they're enjoying like more similar music, especially Western music. Is there any influence in terms of like I don't know, like media or any I don't know cultural effects? I don't know whether maybe it's because like, I mean I don't understand why, but it seems like we are forgetting more about traditional music and now there's certain music like it
Yeah,
like places where young people are enjoying it. They listen to more similar music and mostly these will be the Western music or Western copy style. So I don't know where
yeah,
are we
yeah, yeah.
listening to or why are we changing to the similar direction? Is there any influence in that?
Yeah, so I believe that the influence comes from our parents, what our parents used to listen to. Our parents definitely influence us in the way we listen to music, and our school friends at school. If you feel unpopular, you might sing a song that they will like, and then they'll start talking to you. Hey, I like that song. So socially, I think it helps to have a knowledge of music. If you can play an instrument and perform, people will actually come and talk to you and say, hey, well done, that was actually really great. And you find that people will come and talk to you that never spoke to you before.
Mm.
And yeah, so you were asking me about the influence of the compositions. Were you asking me that?
Yeah, like there's certain kind of music that people are falling into now. I don't know if it's to do with new instruments, or maybe like like for example, you find that I always give an example. I know I'm out of way now, but I want to use this example. You find that there's this guy called Leonard, is a boxer, and we also have
Yeah.
Mike Tyson. But if you can ask any child, you can ask anyone, like they know Mike Tyson, everyone just know Mike Tyson. But now we don't know this guy called Leonard.
So I feel like how popular a song is how often people listen to it, how easy it is for the population as in the general person's ear. Some people might like more complicated music, like classical music, old school, and some people like this 1-4-5-1 chord progression concept of the music that's popular today.
Mm-hmm.
Pop songs, but music are getting a little bit better, I think, than previous. I don't know about Amapiano, but but there are music that is quite nice now that I can actually sit and listen to, that are excellent written music. That I don't think they taught us how to do that in our university years. Maybe now they've changed their syllabus or something, but now I feel like there are more nicer music to listen to choose from, because it's so popular and it's so easy to access. You can just go on YouTube and listen to music now if you want to. You can maybe type a genre in that you want to listen to, and then you can sit there and listen for an hour to the music that you feel like listening to while you're cleaning or whatever you want to do while you're listening, just relaxing. Or, you understand what I'm saying? But the most popular music probably goes on TikTok. You know, that TikTok program that they have nowadays. The same songs are played over and over as you scroll up with the videos, and those songs are the most popular songs, I guess, now. Mm-hmm. I'm not really up to date to today's music because I'm very old school and I teach old school, not really, but I ask the kids what they want to learn, and then I teach them, let's say, a song, and then I will go and read it. I'll just immediately read it and teach them the songs from scratch. That's how if they want to play the popular songs, that's in style. But they are very nice ones. That's not so nice. Depends. I think it's a personal taste as well. It's a very personal taste because not everyone.
I wanted to extend the question, but and I don't know whether I was asking the same thing, maybe in a more way. Like, are these songs being followed because they are nice, people like them, or is there someone who's making it to look nice, or to sound nice, like I don't know how to clarify this.
Oh, the sound, the feeling, what it makes you feel, I'm not up to date with today's type of music, so you can't really ask me that. But I feel like it's still being influenced from, you'll still hear jazz and classical music in today's pop music because they have listened to it. It's actually not that easy to write a pop song as you think. It's not easy to come up with a hit that will make you famous.
So
and it's personal. I don't think everyone likes the same music. Sorry for interrupting you. I don't think every single person does not like the same music. So it's a difficult question to answer that one.
I get it.
Yeah.
So Jana, you mentioned that you teach music. I will still ask questions later relating to that. Now, I want to understand, how has music changed your life? Socially, emotionally, psychologically, economically, like the aspects around your life. How did music influence your life, or how did it transform your life?
Well, for me personally, music has always been there. It's never left me. Well, when people left me, music was staying there. So emotionally, in that aspect, music was always there for me. I could always count on music. That's my personal personal view of music. I don't know if other people see it like that, but for themselves. But for me, music has always been there. I can always count on it. It will never leave me. Um, and excitement for me, it's extremely exciting to perform and to hear how people feel about the performance afterwards, and playing with a band together, rehearsing together, having fun, practicing, giving advice to each other, and you know, you learn from the people that you play with, going on the way to the performance, discussing how you feel about this performance. Are you nervous about the performance? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, you know? So it's been a roller coaster. It's up and down for me when it comes to music since a young age, very young age.
And then, like, if you were to give advice, like life advice to a person, and you want to use an example of like music, what lesson have you learned from music? Or it can be performing music, it can be composition, it can be like anything about music that you think you can put this as an example as a general, like to advise a person in life. How can you advise a person?
If they would want to go into the industry.
Like it's just general life, I don't know, like, I'm thinking that maybe when you're busy, like planning the performance, when you're busy composing the song, writing the song, probably there's some of the things that you learn that you think that it can be applicable in general life, like
Yeah.
in everyday life. You have something.
I think patience is one of the most, patience and tolerance.
Yeah.
Tolerance around people, because you need to tolerate a lot of different weird, not weird. Okay, weird is not a nice word. It's artistic person. You have to tolerate artistic people, and they're not very easy always to be around with. Because some of them are a bit stuck up. They won't necessarily talk to you because they think they're better. And you get the nice ones that will help you out, and a variety of people. It's actually, they are quite a variety. You have to be able to handle a lot of different personalities because they are eccentric and dramatic sometimes. There's going to be drama. You have to prepare your mindset for something that's not, it's going to overwhelm you. It's definitely going to overwhelm you. So you have to be able to handle overwhelmment. And you have to be able to listen to someone when they say something and not listen with your heart sometimes, not your ears.
Yeah.
And you have to listen with your heart, and you have to think twice before someone. They're gonna be critic. They will be critic, but when they are, you have to think twice before you feel what they mean.
Yeah.
Also, because sometimes you might feel so terrible about what they said about your playing or something, and then at the other end they just try to help you. You didn't mean it in a bad way. Most of the time they didn't mean it in a bad way. So if someone critiqued you on your music, if you're a musician and someone gave you a bad criticism, it doesn't necessarily mean that they want to hurt you. Sometimes people feel like they are trying to hurt you. They're not. They're just trying to help you and give you advice. You have to be very tough in that industry. You have to be able to take a lot.
Yeah, I know.
So that's my advice. Be tough.
Yeah.
And be patient. Love the ones around you. Help them if you can. Give advice yourself. Don't be afraid to give advice.
Yeah.
Yourself. And if they don't want to listen to you, just keep quiet for a little bit and then talk to them privately. Don't talk to them in front of a whole group and shout at them in front of a whole group. Just put them aside and then say, listen, I don't like when you did that or said that or play like that. Don't make someone feel bad in front of some other people, because that can be quite harsh. Just do stuff privately, not in front of other people.
Yeah, no. Best advice. Guys, you listen to Jana.
I hope so.
Advice. she mentioned issues like being patient, spreading the love, advising, like also even
Mm.
allowing criticism, constructive criticism
Yeah.
to be able to
Yeah.
improve yourself. So Yana,
Yeah.
the other question I wanted to ask you is around your business, if I can call it a business, I don't know if school is a business. Can you mentioned that you teach your students music. Is it a business? Is it a charity? Like, how do you do your business?
So at the moment, I teach at Hatfield Arts Center
Okay.
as an employee there. And I also opened my music school just after I studied my teaching degree. So I started slowly. I opened my music school first, and then I started applying for jobs in the meantime. And also, then I got this year actually started at Hatfield Arts Center, and I've got a few students there that I teach online. Online now because of this coronavirus. We can't do in-person lessons really anymore. So for a while, probably we will go back soon. Hopefully. Yeah. So that's what I do at the moment.
Okay, yeah, great. Yeah, because like you mentioned COVID-19, that was my next question. That how COVID-19 impacted on how you do business. Because I think
Yeah.
the thing with you mentioned that you teach your learners online. Please explain how do you do that and how has that slowed your business and how are you planning to overcome that in the near future?
Yeah, so the positive thing about COVID is that I could still teach online. I didn't lose a job. I could still teach online and continue working. But I did lose a few students that doesn't have internet access. So I did lose quite a few students because of COVID, but I mean, I'm still okay. It's not like it's other people in worse situations. So I'm still very lucky that I have this opportunity to teach online.
Okay. It looks like we are heading to the fourth industrial revolution. Like, or we are already there by now, whereby everything is on internet, is digitalized. Oh, English, that's wrong. Yeah, but yeah. So like now, how do you advise other business owners? Because I think most of them have closed their businesses because uh, they cannot go online. And you can see this now we have online TV. Almost everything is going to be done online now. So how can you advise other
Mm.
business owners to consider the use of internet and online business?
So what I've done is I've advertised everywhere, like at least in every group in every area in on Facebook. So you go on Facebook and you add yourself into areas of all the groups that you can.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook groups. Let's say there's a Facebook group called Pretoria area or Pretoria advertising or Pretoria Moot area where I stay is Moot area or wherever you can in your area where you live. So you go there and you advertise, you make yourself a small picture,
Yeah.
a photo size picture that you can send on your phone as well, and you ask your family and friends to send it for them. So you put your number, name and your product on your picture, and then you share as often as you can.
Mm-hmm.
You have to share for at least 6 months to get
Yeah.
you have to share every week at least for 6 months. After about 6 months, you will see results. You won't necessarily see results the first time. That's my experience. I don't know if it's the same with everyone else. You might be lucky, and depends on what you are doing. But when I started out, I shared my photos, and then my students came to me, and they were very happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then people started asking, where can I get piano lessons? Then my friends' parents referred the people on the groups that asked on the groups to me. So I got from the parents that commented on the other people that were asking for music lessons or and so forth. So people will ask about the product, and when your product is good, they will refer you to other people. So I also got a lot of referrals from other people. I was lucky in that aspect when I started out with my school. Yeah.
Because that was my next question to ask you, like how do you market yourself? So I think
Yeah.
it has,
I answered you.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No, so my next question now, like is your future, like the future of your business. You mentioned that you also work, and you also have a
Mm.
family. You also have like you other things that you do in life. So where do you see your business in the future? Like, I think do this until the rest of your life, or are you willing to grow this business, this thing, even like doing this under you, like where is the future of the business?
My future is hopefully having a lot of students, a lot of different students, possibly having other teachers teaching at my music school and so forth. Let's see. And playing in different bands at restaurants. If this COVID thing is going away, I would love to play at restaurants. And yeah. And also, by the way, the instruments that I'm teaching is piano and saxophone.
Yes. So now I think my questions are done.
Good.
I don't know, like if for what is it, for the potential students, how do they find you? How do they find Yana? Like on
They
social
can
media.
they can email me on janafundingberg7@gmail.com, or they can find me. I'll leave my contact details on.
Okay.
You can leave it down on the description below the video. Is that alright with you? You can leave all my contact details there below the video. Is that alright?
I don't know, let's cool. I will
In the
update it
description.
definitely.
Yeah. They're welcome to contact me if they want extra music lessons.
Okay. So the very, very last thing, what can you say to your to everyone in South Africa, in the world, um, anything that you would like to say?
Anything to everyone in the world.
Yeah,
Don't be
everyone
scared.
who's going to
Stop.
be watching
Stop.
you.
Okay, my life motto is we came in with nothing and we are leaving with nothing. So stop stressing.
Yeah. Wow.
That's
Thank
my
you
life
very
motto.
much. Short and sweet. Thank you very much, Jana van der Berg, for joining us on our Visible Change TV. I'm sure Magomani was
It's a
a
big
big,
pleasure.
yeah.
Thank you. I hope I
We
was alright here.
would like to meet you in no time, to also ask you some other aspects of your life, because today we're concentrating on music only. So I think the another thing is that
Wow.
you mentioned that you went to university. So I want to ask you like the experiences and how you grow up and everything. But that will leave it for another day. So thank you very much, Diana. Have a good
Thank
night.
you.
And
You
our
too.
viewers
It
out
was
there,
nice to have
yeah.
this
So our viewers
interview. It
out
was
there,
nice.
if watch this video, watch this session, it's going to enlighten you. Yana is giving us advices and music and making us to understand music more better than the way just to listen to sound. Because music is more than just sound. There's a lot of things
Oh, yes.
we say
Yeah.
um, in music. So thank you very much once again, Yana, and let everyone
Big pleasure.
subscribe on our channel and just tell friends and family and everyone to subscribe who are going online. This is Visible Change TV. Thank you very much, Yana.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye.